Hello, welcome to Cinemondo with Kathy, Melanie, Amit, PardesiReviews, D54. We are here to do a new Kannada film coming out soon called Bachelor Party. It's interesting. It's so English.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. It is directed by Abhijit Mahesh, and he did 7-7 Charlie, which or 777 Charlie, as some people say. I could not watch that movie. It was too sad, way too sad. I kept wanting to, and I thought the trailer was great, but boy, that movie was sad. But it looked very good, and I keep wanting to go back.
It is very good, yes. But I think it would be difficult for you given the ending, yes.
Yes, I guess he wrote it.
Oh, boy.
He wrote it, yeah. I love Rakshit Shetty.
He's great.
But the lead actress, at least according to IMDb, is Achara Kirk, who we know from YouTube. She is a longtime collaborator, part of Cindy Desi, Jebby Koi's channel. So I am extra fascinated to watch this trailer.
That's very exciting.
I mean, I'd be interested just because of Rakshit Shetty, but I'm like, say what now? What?
Seeing somebody from a YouTube review channel transcend and go through the looking glass and be in the films is a really cool thing. So I love that.
I'm just really interested. Is Rakshit Shetty a major part of this? Is he just like, it seems like there's a long list of cast members and you're kind of wondering, the name of it being Bachelor Party. It's like, is it something like The Hangover or whatever, where you have a lot of just guest stars just making weird cameos and stuff? Or does he have a significant part in the film? So that'll something. I don't know if that will be revealed in the trailer. I mean, sometimes it can be biggest star is listed high up in the IMDb list of a film, but it doesn't mean how much screen time do they actually have. So,
it definitely doesn't.
Yeah, true.
Right?
It also has, it has Achyuth Kumar, like veteran, I guess, Kannada actor. When you guys see him, you recognize him. He's in, I think at this point he's in every Kannada movie. Like I see him in everything. And then it also has Pawan Kumar as he's got a guest appearance, the director from Lucia and a lot of other stuff. So fascinated. It definitely be that, but I'm fascinated to see this trailer. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, from the name.
Well, the title would not make me want to see it. But this cast is making me very interested.
I know. Someone said, you need to review it. I'm like, yeah, but it's Bachelor Party. I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, wait, Rakshit Shetty has something to do with it? Wait, hold on. Okay, now I'm into it. All right, so now we're going to check it. Let's see if it fulfills all of our expectations.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಕುಡಿಯೋದು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಟ್ಟವಳು ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ ನಿನ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ? ಓ ಮೈ
I'm
ಗಾಡ್,
a vamp.
this misogyny, this patriarchy.
ರಾತ್ರಿ ಇಡೀ ಸಂಭ್ರಮ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡೋದು.
Blame it on the friend.
ಈ ಮದ್ವೆ ಬೇವರ್ಸಿಗಳು ಸವಾಸನೆ ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ. ಅದೇ ಅವ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿಲ್ವೋ ಅದು.
ಮನೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ಸಸ್ ಸಂತೋಷ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸಂತೋಷನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಮ್ಮವ್ರೆ ನಾಯಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ. ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಉರ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಜಾರಿಲ್ಲ ಮಗ. ಬೇವರ್ಸಿ ಕೆಲಸದವಳು ನಂಗೆ ಉರಿಸ್ತಾಳೆ.
ಹೆಂಗೋ ಅಡಿಗೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಒಂಚೂರು ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Oh my god.
ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸತಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ ಕೆಲಸದವನಲ್ಲ ಕಣೆ, ನಿನ್ ಗಂಡ.
I'm not liking that.
ಸಂತೋಷ ಕರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಸರ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್.
We're just hitting everyone. What the hell?
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೇನೋ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸಿ ರಕ್ತ ತಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ, ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿರೋರು ಹೊಡೆದ್ ಮಲಗಿಸಿದಿರಲ್ಲ.
ಆ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೊಡೆದಲ್ಲ ಮಾರೆ, ಆ ಜನ ಸರಿ ಹೊಡೆದು ಮಲಗಿದ್ದು.
ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಡೂ ಅ ರೋಲ್. ನೀವ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ, ನಾನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ.
ಬೇಡ ನೀನ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗು, ನಾನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ.
ಅದನ್ನೇ ತಾನೇ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಪುಟ್ಟ ಮಗು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ತಪ್ಪಾಯ್ತು, ಲಕ್ಷಣವಾಗಿರೋ ಹುಡುಗಿ.
ಹೆಸರು ಆಚಾರ. 5.9. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಗು ಇದೆ, ಹೋಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಚಡ್ಡಿ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀರೋ, ಮಾತಾಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಬರೋಣ.
They called the character her name.
Thailand.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅದು ಅವಳೇನಾ?
100% ಅವಳೆ. ಇವನಿಗೆ ಮದುವೆ ಆಫರ್ ಬಂದಾಗಿಂದ ನಾನೇ ಅವಳನ್ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ನೀನು ಅವಳನ್ನೇ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ.
ಪೊಲೀಸ್, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್.
ಯು ಟರ್ನ್ ಬೋಳಿ ಮಗನೇ.
Oh boy.
ಇದಾವ ತೋರಿಸಿದ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಡು?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಇದು ಆಧಾರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾರೆ, ಸಾವು ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
ಇದು ಖಾಲಿ ಟ್ರೈಲರ್ ಮಾರೆ. ಕಥೆಗಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಭಯಂಕರ ಉಂಟು.
Whoa. There we go.
Oh, okay.
ಸರ್, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾ?
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Produced by Rakshit Shetty.
Wow.
ಸೋಡಾ ನೀರೇನು ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ?
ಜಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ಯಾ? ನಾಳೆ ಕುಡಿಯೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡೋಣ.
Okay, so I just want to say up front, full transparency is I don't like the Bachelor Party movies. Not into it. Don't like them. But this isn't a beautiful location, so it's not Vegas, thank God, which is not a beautiful location. That's one thing it has going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I did like the editing style of this trailer. I guess, like, I mean, they packed a lot, but it felt like a very some of the transitions and quick cuts. They did some creative stuff, which I'm not saying too much of. Yeah, exactly. So it's
split frame.
Definitely, I guess if that's what the movie's gonna be like, and have that kind of feel to it, where things are just chaotic, which it looks like.
Yeah.
Which definitely that it looks that way.
Yeah.
A bit crazy, but I don't know. Looks like fun. Yeah, it's definitely not my kind of movie, but let's see.
I'm just gonna say it's not for me.
Yeah. It's like
you guys are trying to be nice. I'm just gonna say
love the honesty.
I don't see anything wrong with Achara. You know, like I think she was speaking Thai, and like we don't see a lot of her. She looks beautiful on screen. That's all great. I don't know the two lead gentlemen that are having this madcap adventure. I don't know these actors. And obviously there were some cameos in this trailer that would be meaningful to an audience that watches a lot of Kannada comedy films, and it's over my head, right? So it's a kind of film that is really aimed for the Kannada audience that is going to appreciate when those actors come on screen and make their little cameo. Or obviously the really violent scene was a reference to some past action movie that again, I haven't seen.
It kind of looked like KGF.
I did a little bit. Yeah, maybe it was a reference.
All he has to do is light a cigarette on it and we're there.
I don't know. But it's the kind of thing, like if it was two actors that I already had a liking to in a relationship that I've seen a lot of their movies, and I'd be like, oh yeah, it would be fun to see these two young guys together, but I don't know them, right? So like
you don't know them.
This kind of a movie is not necessarily my cup of tea to begin with, and so I'm like right.
Yeah.
Amit, you seem likely to watch this film.
I give it a chance because you know, it's probably like I do like to watch movies that sometimes outside of my comfort zone. Yeah. Just to sort of, you know, do that because I am guilty of somebody that watches, you know, similar things over and over again. So I do like to be challenged and see that. I don't know if this has a few good laughs and a few good moments. I think it'd be fine.
Let me just put it this way: I'm not going to pay to see it in the theater.
No,
and take that risk. I would wait and watch it on streaming. Right?
Yeah, I would watch it on streaming.
Oh yeah, this is
maybe if I were in an extremely altered state, I would really enjoy it. I would really super enjoy it.
If you had a Bachelor Party and this came on, you would probably watch it.
No, but I would say this is the kind of movie that has that communal feel to it. Like, so if you are in, like, I have one small story. Like when I was in Mysore, India, with my wife, we were watching Rakshit Party, so the previous movie from Rakshit Shetty, and we went there and saw that, and they had a lot of stuff which went over my head a little bit, but the crowd were like on the floor laughing, like they were like, "This is the funniest thing ever," because like they were actually watching stuff that they had been through, And I talked to my wife and be like, "Is this what it's actually like?" She said, "Yes, this is very accurate to what college life is like." So I got to feel like, it's probably not. It might not be targeted for the foreign, like the international audience, like us.
Yeah.
But I think the local audience is just they could just eat this up, because it could just be references to stuff that they are, like when they're bachelors, for instance, stuff that they have to go through. Like, it could be a lot of that, and just the travel aspect makes it fun and exciting. Like there could be some adventurous stuff as well, so that offers us something, at least. And I do like Achhyuth Kumar, the older actor. Like he's very. He's a villain in Kantara. You guys would have seen him.
Okay. Oh yeah.
And he's a villain in this Sero Sapte movie as well. So he's in.
Oh yeah, okay.
All that. So he's a very distinguished actor. So it's cool to see him do a comedy, which I've not seen because he's done more dramatic roles. So yeah, that's good to see. And who knows, there might be a surprise here and there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it seems like it's kind of based like on the Hangover movies.
Yes,
where it's centered on this little core group of friends, and they have a big adventure. They go in there. We're gonna go have a bachelor party. It's gonna be crazy, and they go and of course, lots of crazy shit happens. I mean, it made like 3 or 4 of those. So
I mean, you have obviously like same template where you have the married guy who goes completely
trying to be good
when he goes on the bachelor party with his brother-in-law or whatever, right? Like, it's the same trope.
Yeah.
I actually watch quite a few Thai dramas, like television series. I watch frequently. So I wouldn't mind seeing something set in Thailand. It's fascinating. Someday I would like to visit there. It looks fascinating, but like I said, this kind of raunchy genre of bachelor party kind of movies is not necessarily my go-to. So
it does look like it's going to be really nutty.
Lots of and we didn't see Rakshit Shetty for one frame of this trailer, so obviously he is a special cameo or
he's a producer.
Well, I mean, he could make show up. Walk on whatever, right?
That's true.
Yeah, I think maybe people would even expect him to in some capacity. But yeah, no, it definitely is. My main concern with these kind of movies is like the comedy gets really tired really quickly. Like once you sort of see sort of the first half an hour, and you might have a few laughs there. If it doesn't change up in any way, then it's going to be like, oh boy.
That can be an issue. Whereas a Hollywood comedy is frequently 90 minutes to 2 hours max, right? True. It's a tighter time frame. And exactly what you're saying, Amit. Sometimes they'll have an idea for a comedy, but yet Indian directors think, okay, well, every Indian movie has to be 2 hours and 40 minutes. No, they do not.
It's better, especially movies like this, because they wear out the welcome so fast that they should probably just be like an hour and a half.
Yeah. So sometimes it can really, like you say, stretch out the joke so far to the point where it's not funny anymore because we've just seen it too many times. But
that's true. Yeah, very true.
I mean, look, the Kannada film industry has always been doing experimental stuff. I feel like as of late, so this is just another step in the journey, I guess. So let's just try this, and I appreciate that with this industry.
That's true. That's a good way to look at it.
I would be anxious to have you report back because I have a feeling your wife might be interested in seeing the film. Yeah. Right, so you're of the three of us, you're probably the most likely to watch this. So report back and tell us how it is.
That's right.
Definitely, we'll be watching this because that's. I mean, we'll watch it as soon as it comes to streaming. That's probably the truth. We're gonna watch it then because, like, when I watch it with her, then she recognizes all these actors that have been in like TV serials and things like that. So she'll be like, "Oh, I've seen this guy in some TV series back in the day," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like, I would never have been able to get that information from anywhere. So it's good to do that, but it makes a difference when you have somebody that knows a bit of knows a bit more about the scene, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
For these specific kind of movies, I don't think all movies require that, but these kind of movies,
comedy is hard. It doesn't matter what language is in. If it's not your home language, comedy can be some of the hardest because there can be wordplay is one thing that and that's why the best subtitleists include English wordplay so they clue you in that the joke is about wordplay, right? Correct. Or it can be just a frame of reference, like you say, people who have all watched the same TV show or whatever and know that this is a reference to that, right? It's stuff like that can be. I mean, I sat in an audience and in the scene of a movie, a song will start playing on the radio within the movie, and the whole audience starts laughing uproariously.
That's funny.
Over my head, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a reference to some older movie that everybody else has seen, and they know, and it's super funny that it was placed in this particular scene. Okay, but like I'm just not in on the joke, right? You
Right.
know,
That's true.
so there can be lots of stuff like that with cultural things too in comedy that it just goes over my head.
That's true.
And especially when you're sitting in the theater with other people is when you realize how much of the comedy you're missing. You know,
Yeah, that's very true. So we have a poster.
Okay.
Now, the thing I like about this poster, it's illustrated, which I always give people points for having an illustrated poster because it doesn't happen very often because it's real. And this isn't even like Photoshop illustrated. This is like a human being illustrated it. It looks, like what we expect. It's like we have the craziness. There's, trash in the street, broken stuff. It looks like there's a smoking gun on the ground. It's like we have a wanted poster. It looks like
and there's
lots of illegal
sides?
activity.
There's two sides. One side is Thai, one side is
Thailand.
India, I'm guessing.
Right. Yeah. The Thai side has, I've seen in Thai dramas, very famous large statue in the city and everything. So, yeah.
And they have all the trash and color on their side, but it's all kind of pristine.
Muted,
Yeah, muted. And then it has like just a duffel bag on the Indian side and the wanted poster. But that logo is very funny. That Bachelor, that rolling pin at the back, it's made to use rotis. Like you make roti with that. You roll bread and essentially flat dough with that. So it is kind of the thing a bachelor would have to try and make some kind of bread, I guess. That's funny.
But,
look, it's a rolling pin. I can cook now.
And but also the image of the wife coming after you with the rolling pin, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
of course. Yeah, that's probably more.
And I like this kind of inset. It has the rounded corners, so it's looking kind of like a retro poster. Like they're kind of going for a retro vibe, even though the movie's not really retro. It looked kind of relatively modern day as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of a fun little poster.
And again, look how the wheelchairs coming out of the illustrated part, right?
Through.
Like one of the wheels is coming towards us on the
coming right at us. Here they come. We're like, no. Don't do it. So there you go. Bachelor Party. Bachelor Party. So there's that. All right. So be sure and subscribe, like, and comment, and let us know what you think of Bachelor Party. What did we miss? What sort of things are in there that may be an Easter egg that we maybe didn't get? I'd be interested in knowing that. And I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, make sure you visit PardesiReviews, D54, subscribe, like, and comment, all of that stuff. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.